Well, it's Friday, September 1st, and about 11 a.m. Temperature is 62 degrees. I'm on my way into Stevens Point to meet up with my friend Dave and have some lunch and talk about his recent trip to Canada for a fishing trip. Should be fun to hear from him. It's also a big day around here. Kids in Amherst went back to school today. That includes a couple of my grandsons. I took them out on their boat fishing yesterday in the Wapaka chain not far from here, and they had a very good morning. Caught a lot of largemouth bass and a small northern even. It's a good way to kind of end the summer, so to speak, and send them back to school in a good frame of mind. Still a lot more fishing this year anyway. Haven't uploaded a video in several weeks now. Linda had surgery to replace her right hip on August 1st, and we've been in recovery mode. She's doing great. Still doing a lot of physical therapy at home, several exercises, up and down the stairs, walking on the street out front, and it's been going very well. Still has a limp, but it's only been a month, and she's already walking around the house without a cane. And the pain she previously experienced in her hip is no longer there. She's right now just working through the pain of the operation itself. But it looks to me like it went very well, so we're awfully glad for that. A lot of concern, of course, about the Hurricane Harvey and what it's done down in Texas. On the news every day, and reminded us of a trip we took a couple of years ago that had us spending 2 weeks in Rockport area. And Rockport, of course, is where the eye of the hurricane came to shore. We had a fifth wheel in a couple of RV parks down there, Goose Island State Park and another private park that I can't remember the name of right off the top of my head, but had a good time, visited with some friends down there, and enjoyed visiting the area around Port Aransas, Aransas Pass, Mustang Island. Neat place. Unfortunately now I'm sure it's a wreck. This is a big Del Monte vegetable plant here. They grow a lot of beans, green beans in this area, and they're being harvested right now. You can see that trailer, semi-trailer, is up on the lift. See if we can get it. There it is. There's another one on the lift over there. It's a big processing plant. This is the public square in Stevens Point. Farmers market in the middle and lots of bars and businesses around the outside. Century Insurance Building. I worked here for several years. Well, I'm headed back home after lunch with my friend Dave. Heard about his week trip up to Canada doing some fishing. Sounds like he had a great time. Plans to go back again. But had some interesting stories about his crossing the border.